So guys, today, we are going to be chit-chatting about, we're gonna be chit-chatting about bipolar disorder, BPD. So, bipolar disorder is something that has ran in my family for a little while, for a long while, and I have done a little bit of research on it, and I might be diagnosed with it. Which they've known from an early age that I have exhibited signs of bipolar disorder for a while. And I love researching about topics like these. So I wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts and a little bit of facts with it. Because some people do not know what bipolar is or what it consists of. So, bipolar disorder, an overview of it, I'll be reading from an article so I get my facts straight. It's from the Mayo Clinic, mayoclinic.com. An overview: bipolar disorder, formerly called manic depression, is a mental health condition that causes extreme mood swings, which, this doesn't just happen, on your menstrual cycle. For women, that can be an entirely different disorder. Sadly, women have a lot of disorders coming with their reproductive system. But these include emotional highs, also known as mania or hypomania, and lows, also known as depression. Hypomania is less extreme than mania. When you become depressed, you may feel sad or hopeless and lose interest in pleasureful activities, or in most things. When your mood shifts to mania or hypomania, you feel very excited and happy, or euphoric. Like you feel like you can do anything in the world. You're on a high. You're on, I'm so great. Why can't people like me? Why can't people be as great as me? That kind of high. Or you do impulsive activities, as in going and spending a lot of money, or chopping off your hair, piercing yourself, getting a tattoo out of nowhere, because you feel impulsive about it. You can feel full of energy, or irritable, unusually irritable, which I suffer from a very irritable stasis. When I get very low in my depression, I get very, very angry. But this might be caused also by BPD. These mood swings can also affect sleep, energy, activity, judgment, behavior, and the ability to think clearly. It may force you to think that exiting is your only way out, or doing rash things. With mania, it is very, very frequent that you get really sad, really happy, and then very angry. Those are very common things that happen when you have this disorder. Or when you have major depressive disorder. That's also another thing that I might cover in another video. Episodes of mood swings from depression to mania may occur rarely or multiple times a year. Each bout usually lasts several days between episodes. Some people have long periods of emotional stability. Others may frequently have mood swings from depression to mania, or both depression and mania at the same time, which is very exhausting, let me tell you that. So, I have been on like both sides of dealing with it and then dealing with somebody who has it. And it is so exhausting. But you also have to look out for both people, not just the one with the mental disorder or the one that's dealing with it. And I can't stress that enough, that some people just don't realize that. Although bipolar disorder is a lifelong condition, you can manage your mood swings and other symptoms by following a treatment plan, which I am not 18 yet, so I can't legally follow a treatment plan for it. They can't legally diagnose me with anything until I'm 18. They can't legally diagnose anybody until they're 18. Well, in my state, anyways. I don't know about everybody else's state. In most cases, healthcare professionals use medications and talk therapy, also known as psychotherapy, to treat bipolar disorder, which I think that could help a lot. I think that could help very much. The symptoms of bipolar disorder. Sorry guys, I have a fat tongue. Very fetal on my words. Symptoms. Bipolar 1 disorder. You've had at least one manic episode that may come before or after hypomaniac or major depressive disorder. Major depressive, hold on, I'm blind. Major depressive episodes. In some cases, mania may cause a break from reality. This is called psychosis, which I have frequently been I don't know how to say it. Like, I have frequently been in a state of psychosis. Episode of psychosis for me happened a year or two ago, and I thought I could do anything in the world. I thought I would never get hurt. I thought everything would be okay, even though I was doing substances. And I was trying my hardest to commit die. But some people may go through different levels of psychosis. Kibby? Sorry, my cat is getting into stuff. Bipolar 2 disorder. You've had at least one major depressive episode and at least one hypomaniac episode, but you've never had a manic episode. I don't know too much about that. So, yeah. But, I know it is so stressful to go through things like this and not have somebody understand you. I fortunately have a few people in my life who do understand what I'm going through and understand how hard it is. So, and I hope if you are dealing with this, that you can reach out to somebody and get the professional help that you need, because it is a lifelong disorder that can cause you so much harm. And for any of my viewers out there who may have this or may have other mental illnesses that may cause you your life, I would never want that to happen, and your loved ones would never want that to happen either. And you guys deserve to live a full, happy life. A fulfilling life. cyclothymia, you've had at least 2 years or 1 year in children and teenagers of many periods of hypomania syndrome symptoms and periods of depressive episodes. These symptoms are less severe than major depression. I don't know. These types include bipolar and related disorders caused by certain drugs or alcohol, or due to a medical condition such as Cushing's disease, multiple sclerosis, or stroke. You know, that does make sense because like strokes and stuff, they do cause your brain chemistry to kind of do a flip on themselves, or like a brain aneurysm. My grandma had a brain aneurysm 2018, and she's not the same person at all. It's crazy how these things can cause a indefinite chemical imbalance in your brain and make you have a disorder that probably didn't even run in your family beforehand. Anyways, these types may include mania or hypomania, which is less extreme than mania and depression. Symptoms can cause changes in mood and behavior that can't be predicted. This can lead to a lot of distress and cause you to have a hard time in life, which is very reasonable because if you don't know what's happening and you're having these recent mood switches and stuff and you're thinking, what the hell is going on with me? Why am I acting like this? Why do I feel like this? I can't get a hold of my emotions. I feel like it's so valid to be so confused and sad and depressed about this because you've lost yourself. You don't know what's happening. And I think that's why some people with this disorder, major depressive disorder comes right with it. Because it's something that you don't understand. And it's making your life harder, and you can't do anything about it without medication. You can't get medication until you're 18. This would just flip your life upside down, and it's so sad. It's so sad to have this disorder. It makes you really think about stuff. It makes you really question if you want to be alive or not. And it's so sad. And I don't know if I have it, so I can't say much on it. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick little chit chat about it. These are my special interests and stuff. I hope you guys like my little drawing. I just wanted to do the hair and stuff all cool, but I hope you guys like my little sketch. Look at him, he's so cute. Anyways, tell me what to talk about in the next video. I love you guys.